Tops of West London, where in the past few days we've had flooding and last night several degrees of frost, and so the faithful really have come well wrapped up for this game, and so too has the pitch been protected. They took off a thermal covering an hour or so ago. There's even a bit of give in it now, and both sides have said they are pleased with this surface. Well, on the pitch right now, two of the smallest but most talented men in the league. At 5'6", Pat Nevin, dangerous little Scottish winger who's got 7 goals to his credit for Chelsea this season. And only as a sub today, also at 5'6", Ozzy Ardiles. Ozzy, who's not had the best of luck with injuries for Spurs, but his talent still shines out. Well, the Chelsea team is without the former Spurs midfield player Mike Hazard, who's fit, but not quite what I want today, says manager John Hollins. But again, they'll be looking to the scoring power up front of Kerry Dixon with 20 goals and David Speedie with 13. Spurs, of course, have got Mark Falco with 12 goals, and they were greatly relieved this morning when Chris Waddle passed a test on a sore right shin. Also two cousins in this Tottenham side, Paul and Clive Allen. The referee today is J.C. Deacon of South Glamorgan. And so it's Chelsea then in the all-blue strip who get us underway, attacking the goal to our left, and Nevin straight into the action. And a free kick also in the opening seconds to Chelsea, unbeaten in their last 8 in the league. In fact, only one defeat here at home at Stamford Bridge, and that by Manchester United. Rugby playing it forward, cut out easily by Waddle. Now Hoddle. And a throw again to Chelsea. With something of a score to settle here. They were beaten 4-1 at White Hart Lane back in September, Chelsea's heaviest defeat of the season. There's Danny Thomas. Perryman. Picked on that time by Allen. And McLaughlin away for Chelsea. The last time we were here on Big League Soccer, Big Joe scored, Joe McLaughlin scored for Chelsea against Manchester United, although Chelsea lost 2-1 that day. It's Murphy and Mabbott away. Freezing conditions here at Stamford Bridge, and although there was that little bit of give in the surface at around about 2 o'clock, I'm wondering as the light goes and the frost reappears whether that will harden up a bit. Murphy again. Dixon onside. Speedy waiting in the middle. And Nevin in there too, and McAllister also, still with Dixon going a long way. And almost a half chance there, we'll know. Spurs all over the place, and it very nearly came back for Dixon to be able to prod it in. But at the end of it all that Chelsea got was a corner. Certainly touch and go there for Tottenham. And then floating it in. And it was Falco who got it away. Dublin. Allen playing the ball in towards his cousin Clive Allen. That's the Chelsea skipper, Colin Pates. Mabbott winning it in the air. Free kick to Tottenham. I have to say, in these opening minutes, it is a frenzied and shapeless, typical local derby. Needs people like Glenn Hoddle maybe to bring a bit of order out of all the frenzy. It's Danny Thomas now for Tottenham. Perryman. Stevens. With the gap opening up for him. Shot charged down by Pates. Goes for Dixon. Well, McAllister now. A long way. And good work by Ray Clements. He made the save but didn't quite know where it was, and that was a tremendously powerful and positive run by McAllister, and Dixon can't quite finish that off. And all credit there though to Ray Clements for the save, but at the moment here's Paul Allen. Now Hoddle. Stopped by Pates. And a free kick. Well, that really was a tremendous run by young Kevin McAllister. And Ray Clements, at the age of 37, probably having as good a season as ever he's had, brings off a thrilling save for Tottenham. Well, they're talking about Ray Clements as a possible England man for the World Cup in Mexico at the age of 37, behind Peter Shilton. I think that's unlikely to happen, frankly, but it's a testimony of the sort of season he's been having. A free kick, meanwhile, then to Tottenham. Hoddle will take it. A little chip coming in, and that's Nijveski. And low by Speedy. Crowd not very happy about that. They felt that it was accidental. It'll be a free kick to Tottenham. Rugby, McAllister, Dixon. There's Thomas. Waddle. Well, he certainly got the better of Dublin. Still with Waddle, curled away there, and some good work by Nijveski that had to be finished off by another defender after a good run by Waddle. Picked his spot. Nijveski diving well to his right. Keeps it out, and it'll be a throw to Tottenham. Waddle getting the better of Dublin. Furious effort. But what is clear is that the young Chelsea left-back Keith Dublin's having a very difficult time both against Paul Allen and Chris Waddle. Speedy. Waddle. The offside flag is up. Speedy again, causing problems in the air. He lacks inches, but not determination, that's for sure. And Mabbott gets it away. Good player to have in your side, Gary Mabbott. Can play in about 6 or 7 different positions. Now as a central defender. Spackman will take the throw for Chelsea. Also the man who takes their penalties. Spackman planting it in there. And it's in there with Kerry Dixon again. 21st of the season. And that unfailing head of his has put Chelsea into the lead. Man who was once an apprentice at Tottenham meets that ball superbly and puts it wide of Clements. Well, that's got Chelsea with the start they want. They're pulled back here for an offside. An amazing goal-scoring record this young man's got. Now very much in contention for an England striking place in the World Cup in Mexico. And with his goal record, it's hard for Bobby Robson to deny him. Spackman. So, bottom right of the picture, Peter Shreve, the Tottenham manager. Speedy putting it in there. That was looking for Dixon again. Now Spackman. Speedy again, and this time offside. And Danny Thomas down injured. Tottenham bench, you can see Ozzy Ardiles standing up, wondering whether he might get on as the substitute. Next to him, John Chidozie. Also Graham Roberts in there as well. Paul Miller too. You can see the reserves there are quite considerable in that Tottenham side. Danny Thomas fit to resume. Spurs free kick from that offside. Dublin. Half an hour gone. Spurs a goal down, and Ardiles warming up on the other side. And by the look of Danny Thomas, he's hobbling so badly, I think it's just a matter of time before he comes off now. Can Falco finish that off? He can't. I think it was McLaughlin who made the heading error. And suddenly Falco looked as though he was in the clear. If it was a chance, it certainly was taken far too quickly. And in the end, no danger to Chelsea. Still problems for Danny Thomas. I think it'll be a matter of time before Ozzy Ardiles comes on. In the meantime, McAllister trying to put Nevin through, in turn trying to find way for Speedy to get in, but Spurs hold him out this time. McAllister again. It really is a tigerish determination about Chelsea this afternoon. They get the throw. Spackman. Murphy finding Dublin. Now Rugby. A little flick by him, and it wasn't a bad one. Stevens got it away for Chelsea. Rugby again. Dixon again, marauding up there, this time offside. And Danny Thomas now hobbling away down the touchline. Spurs for the moment with 10 men. Dublin to his goalkeeper Nicheski. And Ardiles waiting to come on. And also Paul Cannaville warming up, but that may just be a precautionary measure, just keeping himself fit in case he should be required. I don't see a Chelsea player who looks to be in any trouble. Ardiles coming on. So he's on, and poor Danny Thomas is off to the dressing room. Somehow screwed that back, and it looked as though it must go out. And will it come for Ardiles? Almost was going to be a most spectacular first touch there, but in the end he's got a corner for all that. Yeah, relishing the opportunity today, Aussie Ardiles. Here he is. Allen. Picked away by Smackman. Abbott. Free kick given for Tottenham. A little touch. Dealers. Nice little bit of skill and a good cross in there, and Falco almost on the end of it, and Allen missed his kick, and there was a glorious opportunity turned aside by Tottenham then. And lovely cross coming in there. Falco looked to have the chance. If anything, Clive Allen probably had a better one, but Chelsea survived. Nevin. Good, well contested game this at the moment, as Spackman now takes it up for Chelsea. McAllister. Oh, there was a trip, but it seemed an unintentional one by Waddle, who's clearly injured the little winger, McAllister. But he's off the field, and the play presumably will continue. No reason why it shouldn't. Referee having a word with the linesman just to make sure that he was, in the linesman's view, also a purely accidental trip. Free kick given to Chelsea. Dublin with it towards Dixon. And a free kick given to Tottenham. Dixon backing in on the defender just when the Chelsea fans felt there might be a penalty their way. Allen. Bates. Allen again. Ball. It's got Clive Allen on the far side. He's picked him out unerringly, but there was also some good, swift challenging by Rugby, and a safe pass back to his keeper, Eddie Nijveski. Great ball by Hobble. So Kevin McAllister holds off after that challenge from Chris Waddle. The Spurs, in fact, have looked a better proposition since Little Ardiles has come on, and it was his ball through to Falco there, but the shot is wide. And there goes the half-time whistle. Very satisfactory first half indeed for Chelsea, coming to this game in fourth place in the table, looking for another 3 points to push further towards the top, and Kerry Dixon's 21st goal of the season, number 9, going in, separating the two sides at the halfway interval. Chelsea 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Chelsea have brought on their substitute, Paul Cannaville, on for the injured Kevin McAllister. We saw him injured just before half-time. A winger on for a winger, and Chelsea leading by 1-0 as we start the second half. still freezing temperatures here in West London, and Spurs knowing that there's a good deal of work for them to do in the second half. Here's Stevens. Ideas. No doubt Spurs did look a better proposition once he came on. And they'll also be hoping that he brings out the best of Glenn Hoddle. It'll be Hoddle with the free kick. Comes out to Allen. Ardiles. Perriman. It's Houghton. Played in by Waddle, but straight to a Chelsea player, Nigel Spackman. Fouled by Ardiles, free kick to Chelsea. Both matches between the sides last year finished in 1-1 draws. At the moment, Spurs might well settle for that. Spackman. Ardiles. Gary Stevens. Bringing in Chris Waddle. It's more like the old Chris Waddle. And it might still come for Clive Allen. Can he set it up for anybody else? No, it looked for a moment as though he might send it up for Gary Stevens, but it's back with Chris Waddle again. Bit of pressure here from Tottenham. Trying to get round Rugby. A goal kick. The right decision, signalled by Doug Rugby, and the referee perfectly placed to see that the ball, in fact, had last come off Waddle. Hannibal, the substitute. The first chance for him really to stretch his legs down that left flank. Perriman back there with him. It in now to Dixon. Oh, against the post. Out for Cannaville. Crossed in once more. Speedy there. And his second chance goes over the top. Well, nearly goal number 22 and the second of the game for Kerry Dixon. Thumping that shot against the post. And when Cannaville was able to return it, eventually it comes to Dixon again, and this time the shot's too high. Hoddle. Houghton. Waddle. Perriman. There by Houghton for Ardiles. And followed right at the end by Joe McLaughlin. But Ardiles has made such a difference to this Tottenham side since he came on just before half-time for the injured Danny Thomas. Refereeing decision there. There was a little shove by Stevens as the ball was coming down, and the referee at exactly the right angle to spot it. He gives Chelsea a free kick. Nevin will take it. McLaughlin up on the far side. Dixon too. It was Dixon's header, shoveled away there by Clements. Absolutely magnificent gear again, meeting the free kick perfectly, and a shovelling action more than anything else by Ray Clements to get it away behind for the corner. Jerry Murphy then with the corner for Chelsea. Floated towards the near post. Rugby in there as well, looking for the little flick on, and Keith Dublin putting it away. amongst the spectators in the shed. And now it's Waddle. Obstruction on Waddle by Nevin. It'll be a free kick to Tottenham. Which means half an hour to go. Perryman with the free kick. Spackman. Now can Cannaville get the better of Allen? Well, he could, but his shot was wide, and it's a goal kick. So applause from the shed as Cannaville shrugged off the attentions of Paul Allen across the face of the goal. Now Houghton. Waddle, Perryman, Falco, Hoddle, Waddle again. And it was Dublin who got it away. Perhaps he didn't hear the call of Nijveski, who was just behind him. Spurs looking so much better in this second half, and whereas for quite a while in the first half you wondered how they might save it, they must now begin to sense that this game is here to be saved. And the man on the ball at the moment is the one who's made all the difference, Ozzy Ardiles. Cannaville. No one stopped him that time. Maybe a free kick for handball there. Floated towards Falco. McLaughlin. Stevens beaten by Dixon in the air. And here's Speedy. Now can Speedy... That's going to be a penalty brought down by Clements. The referee instantly pointing to the spot as Speedy is brought down by the goalkeeper. And Chelsea now with a perfect chance to give themselves a cushion of a 2-goal lead. No doubt about the penalty. Spurs arguing with the referee, although what their case is, I can't imagine. And the referee in no doubts. So Nigel Spackman, 4 goals this season, 2 of them from the penalty spot. The number 8 due to sign a contract next week that would keep him here at Stamford Bridge until 1990. Gives himself the chance of an early celebration. The beating of Ray Clements is no formality. Now, can he really put Chelsea clear? Spackman against Clements. 2-0. Clements looks back in anguish, knowing how close it was to a save. As Spackman hit it high to his right. Clements got his hands to it, but could only push it into the net. And Chelsea lead by 2 goals to 0. 63 minutes gone. Just when it seemed, certainly in the early part of this second half, that Spurs could get this game back under control. Rugby, flattening Waddle, Perryman, Ardiles. Those great old Chelsea pensioners, soldiers from the past, with a little bit to warm them up here this afternoon. Hoddle, it's a really anonymous game, Glenn Hoddle. Spackman, It's going to be a throw to Tottenham. And who scored the second goal from the penalty spot, Nigel Spackman. Allen, Houghton, he's got Waddle, if he can get Waddle in, which he can, played across the face of the goal, and Falco within a whisker of making a contact that surely would have got Spurs back into the game. Good Tottenham move that, finishing with Chris Waddle's drive across the face of the goal. Falco flat out, no contact. It must have come off a Chelsea defender. The ball goes behind for the corner. Perryman to Hoddle. Now Waddle. And Falco's header is wide. It's a goal kick. Chelsea bench. It's not the best view on the ground, but the news is good from there. Abbott pushing in on Speedy. Free kick to Chelsea. Pat Nevin with it. Floated towards Cannaville. They let him go. And that could have been really costly. Looking at that again, you can see how flat-footed that Spurs defence were at the far post there, and Cannaville was almost able to embarrass them. Cannaville coming in again. Just past. Speedy couldn't quite force it home. So close there for Cannaville. Been so pacey and positive down that left flank in this second half. Just failed on that occasion. Now little Nevin. And again it's Nevin. This time trying to get Speedy in, who's onside. For Nevin! Superb piece of reflex keeping there by Clements. Well, it certainly looked to me as though Clements lifted the ball over the crossbar. Allen. Beaten away by Dublin, but unfairly so. It'll be a free kick this time for Tottenham. Stevens, Ardiles, Perryman, Ardiles, Allen. Now Dixon versus Houghton. How will the bounce go? Dixon showing tremendous acceleration, but Houghton then came back at him, and Chelsea get a corner. Really went into overdrive there and looked for a moment as though he might get goal side of Houghton to the extent that he would get a shot in at goal, but Houghton came with a little rally late on, and the most that Chelsea got was a corner, which Nevin will take. Hooked away though by Gary Stevens. And an offside against Speedy. It'll be a free kick again to Tottenham. Well and truly beaten here at Stamford Bridge today as the final whistle goes for Tottenham, as Chelsea win by 2-0. Thoroughly deserving it. A totally disappointing performance by Tottenham, who had just that one spell early in the second half when it looked as though they might save things, and then of course they conceded the penalty and then it was all up for them. But Chelsea, it was a totally committed game, and Dixon in the first half and Spackman with a penalty in the second means they've stretched their unbeaten record in the league to 9 games and push ever closer to the top. So a lot of promise and potential in this young Chelsea side as we leave Stamford Bridge with the scoreline Chelsea 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0.